This video is brought to us by TikTok user CoinFlipEnergy. This video feed is pulled from a home security camera that seems to capture something humanoid lurking around the homeowner's property. It was kind of hard to catch at first, but if you pay close attention, here's a zoomed in shot of the creature's face and its eyes. And then here we have another angle that shows the creature trying to break into what I assume is the home's garage. So right off the bat I noticed that whatever this is, it has eye shine, and as humans we're not supposed to have eye shine. And if you compare and contrast what you're seeing here to the fabled Rake, it kind of looks like the real deal. But we have to look at all angles here, and it is a bit suspicious that out of the entire shot it chose to put its head into one little area where the brush is cleared. And somehow conveniently it knew not to go any farther than that area. You know, it's almost like it knew the camera was recording it. However, that's not solid enough proof to say no, this isn't real. It just happens to be very coincidental. And if this was faked for some reason, I don't think the homeowner would go out of their way to destroy their garage door just for a bit of footage like this. So I'm going to say yeah, I do in fact believe this could be the Rake. On the off hand it's not the Rake, it's possible it could be a skinwalker. But that's a conversation for another video. Either way, in the comment section down below, let me know what you think this is. Is it the Rake? Is it not the Rake? Do you think the Rake is real, or that it even exists? Or is it just another urban myth or legend that we're trying desperately to prove? So let's lean into this theory for just a moment. Let's play devil's advocate. For argument's sake, let's say that this is a skinwalker. It's very possible that the Rake, in this form, is a skinwalker that isn't in their human form, but has not yet put on the animal skin. Who's to say there isn't a base form a skinwalker takes before it transforms into an animal? I could be way off here. This could be a feral crackhead for all we know. Or maybe even some form of, mutated vampire. You really don't know at this point. All we know is it's not necessarily human, but it has a humanoid shape. Either way, I'm just glad that's not my garage it's breaking into. Number 2. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Frost E Knox. This is a very short clip, but it depicts somebody riding a bike and they happen to have either a camera strapped to their head or possibly even a GoPro. When suddenly something leaps off of a wall in front of their path. We only get a glimpse of it for just a second, but if you pay close attention, it's gray, it's fleshy, and it's humanoid, which are all key details when you're describing something known as the Rake. So, even though it's very short, what do you think? Is this real? Is it fake? It seems natural. However, here's the issue. It goes by so quick, it almost looks like it could be CGI. Now, I try very hard to stay away from anything that's obvious CGI, as I feel like it takes away from the ambiance and the element of what we're doing here, dissecting the paranormal. Is this real? Is this fake? Is this even the Rake? Or did I get this cryptid wrong again? Because I seem to get these wrong a lot when it comes to this mysterious creature. I'll let you be the judge, and maybe, just maybe, we can figure this out together. Number 3. This video is brought to us by TikTok user OneScaryVids, and apparently in this video they've captured the Rake on camera. This seems to be one of the Rake's hiding spots or places it likes to sit and think about life. Now that I think about it, what would you call a place that the Rake goes to live? Back to the video. The camera person stops looking down a well to turn around only to notice a humanoid figure crouched down. When it notices it's being watched, it turns around to give chase, only for the video to cut short after that. So, what do you think? Was this the real deal? Or is this somebody sitting on the ground naked? I really hope it's not that. I honestly can't tell, but it seems somewhat convincing. Although zooming in and freezing on the said creature shows us that the skin isn't that same gray the last couple creatures have been. However, as we notice, as the creature stands up to turn around, the color almost shifts on it. At this point, it looks more gray than anything. So, I'm not too sure. Maybe the rake has reptilian traits and can blend into its background, similar to a chameleon. That would explain why they're so hard to capture on camera. I'm personally undecided on this video. I'll leave it up to you in the comment section down below. I think if the video would have lasted just a few seconds longer, even if it just showed the person running, it would have helped it make it more convincing.
No mames. No mames.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Whackbot. It's part of a couple of videos, but this was the most compelling in my opinion. It depicts something of a white or gray skin tone coming out of the woods, charging towards what seems to be a cow. Now, unfortunately, this was shot from a very far distance away, hence why it's so blurry. That being said, it feels like it fits the description of what kind of videos we see when it comes to the rake. However, it's not hard for someone to put on a rake morph suit and start charging through the woods at livestock. Once again, I'm going to land on the category of undecided just because it's so hard to tell what this is. It could be a lot of things. I'm not saying it's the rake. I'm not saying it's the rake. If you want, comment down below. Let me know what you think this is. I really don't have a full answer for you. Aside from, it's definitely weird. Number 5. This video is brought to us by TikTok user CreepyHub15. In the video, we have somebody riding in a passenger seat of a car when they happen to come across something in a field that starts charging at them. And as you can see, it's something tall, humanoid, lanky, and gray. So the question here is this a true rake sighting, or is this somebody in a morph suit? Unfortunately, they're far enough away that we don't get really good details. Although, even if we zoom in and freeze, it's still a better image than the last video, so I'll leave it up to you to comment down below and tell me, is that the rake? Is that a dog man? Is that a skinwalker? I don't know what the hell that is. Wait a second, I think I see a... Someone? I thought I seen a big buck or something. Wait, stop right there. What is it? Is it a buck? What is that? Dude, that's what... Number 6. This video is brought to us by TikTok user HFJ Horror Mysterious. And in this video, the camera person seems to capture what looks like something darting across an open field on their dash cam. To me, this definitely looks like it could be the rake. It moves like the rake does in the other videos we've seen. However, it's also not hard for somebody to strip down naked and just, buck through a field on all fours. Now, I'm not saying that's what this is. I'm just looking at all possibilities here. Personally, I can't tell you what this is. Even zoomed in, it's really tough to see. So you're going to have to make that decision for yourself. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it possible I've once again mixed up cryptids and maybe this is a skinwalker? Or the sad possibility that maybe it's just a prank? I'm not too sure. I'm going to chalk this one up to undecided. So why don't you comment down below and let me know what you think this was? Maybe we can figure this one out together. The more I watch this clip, the more I'm starting to wonder, is this possibly another legend I haven't spoken about yet? Is it possible this may be a Wendigo? I say that because of how long this thing is. There's definitely a good amount of space between this car and this creature, and it still comes off as rather lanky in the video, which makes you wonder, up close, how big is it? This thing may very well be at least 6 or 7 feet long. It's a shame we didn't get to see it stand up on this clip. Number 7. This video is brought to us by TikTok user JDR the Valley Boy. And in this video, the cameraman, or JDR, comes across what seems to be a humanoid creature hiding out behind some kind of construction equipment, either in an abandoned building, a construction site, or maybe even someone's garage. The creature in this video reminds me of a creature I talked about in my last Rake video. They have very similar eyes and head shape. Now, I'm not sure if this is the Rake. If it's not the Rake, then what exactly are we looking at? Is it possibly an alien? I'm honestly not too sure. Have you seen anything like this before? Have you seen something maybe less blurry like this before? I don't like the way it looks over at us. It's just the eyes. There's something about it. It makes my brain want to scream. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record player here, but once again, I'm going to go in the undecided box. There's just not enough in this footage to help me rule out whether it's fake or real. So, unfortunately, it'll be left inconclusive unless somebody can comment down below and shed some light on what we're looking at here.
Found in
In a dark
building.
warehouse of some sort. As he is looking, he is surprised when he sees an inhuman face staring at him from behind some objects. The face turns to look at him. The being has a grayish-white complexion and red eyes.
Well, dear viewer, it looks like you've made it to the end of the video. That's all the scary content I have for you for now. If you did enjoy it, maybe consider tossing me a like and a subscribe, showing me that you enjoyed this, and I'll continue to do more of them. Either way, I'd like you just to remember one thing, that nightmares are forever.